Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We bring you stories of faith, love, and devotion. Yeah, just kidding, please help us grow by hitting that like button. Now on to the story. Very new, finding out, just need anyone to vent to and help me out. Advice. So I have been with my fiancé for 8 years. We have 3 kids together and everything is going great. Like obviously the normal stuff was happening, like not always having sex and becoming a bit like stale as in conversation and all that. But he got a new job at the start of the year and has been going great at it, which I'm all for because it was her first real time getting back into the world after being a stay-at-home mum for a few years. Then about 2 to 3 months go and she begins to be real distant and just off, like not talking and just taking every opportunity to be at work, in a retail setting. I think nothing of it, but then she starts having work night drinks a couple of times and they seem to be nothing big, and she doesn't really drink at all but gets home quite late and without any messages checking in, which is out of the norm. I just put it down to just getting back out and having a good time. So we have a discussion because we both notice we are kind of drifting apart but not wanting to break. She tells me that she is putting herself out there, losing weight, and I'm kind of just stuck how I am and not going with her in leveling up in life, which is totally justified. I am, but also dealing with a lot in the past few years. We end up getting to a point where I say, like, I get it, you feel stuck and bored, and I said if you want we can look at spicing the relationship up, maybe try some stuff, maybe even like add someone else, but I just asked for complete honesty around and to be transparent if it's something that is going to happen. So we have that chat on Thursday, ends great, we end up having great sex, passion seems back. She goes out with her group of friends Saturday to go bowling and leaves at 6:30 and doesn't get home till 1:30. I think it's strange, but whatever. I am kind of a bit miffed when she gets home and she cracks it at me that she goes out and I'm at home, and that is why she is unhappy and all that goes, sleeps on the couch. A few nights go by and I get a Facebook message from someone I don't know, turns out to be my fiancé's manager wife, and asking me if I'm aware, if I know that her husband and my fiancé were in a relationship. I said no. Do you have proof? She sent me a screenshot detailing what actually happened Saturday night. I confronted her, she fessed up, we had a very long discussion about it with her saying she thought it was okay because I said we could try things. We brought it down to miscommunication, and that if it's something she really wants to try then I am willing to support it as long as I feel included and am being let in on the conversation. A few more days go on, they catch up again and are gone for a while. Mind you, the days leading up to that were some of the best days we have had as a couple for a long time. However, when she comes home Saturday I ask how it was. She told me they did stuff which was a lot to take, but I was okay with it. Just a shock, if that makes sense. Now though we have gone back to the area of secrecy, and if I ask about it I get shut down and am always asked what's wrong, why I am being so quiet. Because she is living on her phone messaging, and if I try to chat she cracks. I don't know what to do anymore. I have tried to be supportive to not split up for our kids, but I just can't help thinking something deeper is going on and that she can't tell me. Sorry for the vent, but I needed this. Oh no, it's one thing to agree on non-monogamy, but to do it with a married man in a monogamous relationship. That's not okay. And I have to wonder, is she okay with you going outside of your relationship? If not, are you okay with that? Hey, she has said that I can, but I really don't have any desire to. In all honesty, has never crossed my mind before. But the thing with a married man, it is a very mutual relationship, as he was getting a divorce long before their relationship even started. But I am beginning to think that maybe that isn't entirely true and he has done his end and she is lacking a bit but can't do it cause of the kids. Seriously? Why would you give permission for her to screw a married man? Do you not have any self-respect? I understand there are 3 kids involved, but you cannot just let her do that to your family. I also didn't tell her to do that. I was more talking in a general sense of an open fling with a random where I was involved. That's more of what I suggested. Now unfortunately, it looks like you're about to lose another. You have to be specific with cheaters, aka set hard boundaries. Plus he's married. Think about his wife. Yes, I know that now, I just didn't ever think it was already happening like it is. Story 2. Updated and moving forward. Progress. So, this is what happened. I found out almost 6 months ago that my wife/best friend had been cheating on me for almost 3 years. We have been together for 18 years. In the last 18 years I have never dreamed about wanting any women other than her, and I thought the feelings were mutual. The past 3 years she became distant, secretive, on her phone constantly in a separate room. I would constantly ask her, "Is everything okay?" Her reply was always yes. "Why do you ask?" Then about a year ago she would start asking me, "Are you seeing someone else?" I was floored that she would even ask me that question. I have always been an open book. I've never had a social account like Facebook or any social account to speak of, and my cell phone was always an open book for her. She even had the password to unlock it, all my email account login and passwords, etc. Then on the morning of Saturday, June 25, 2022, we were sitting on the sofa drinking coffee. She was being distant, and I asked her, "Who are you seeing?" She broke down and told me she had been seeing a contract worker for the past 2.5 years. I asked her who. She told me. He was 10 years younger than her, married with 4 kids. I broke down. I was devastated. My life was and still is shattered. All respect and trust for the past 18 years died that day. I was the kind of husband that never had a bad thing to say to my wife in front of her or behind her back. I always encouraged her in any endeavor she attempted. I told her many times how beautiful, intelligent she was, and how much I truly loved her. I tried to show her love in the simplest ways, holding hands alone and in public. I always felt like she had my back no matter what, and she knew I had her back. Now I feel like I have just wasted 18 years of my life. I feel like for the past 18 years whenever I kissed her at the door while leaving for work and she told me she loved me, it was a lie. She has been very remorseful. She has broken down on various occasions in the past 6 months, still begging for forgiveness. She has cut off all contact with the guy, deleted all social apps, even called him up in front of me on speakerphone telling him it was over and to never contact her again, or else she or I would be contacting his wife, letting her know what a lowlife he also is. She even gave me all logins and passwords to all her accounts, email, other apps, bank accounts, and credit cards. She told me she made the biggest mistake in her life by carrying on an affair, and that losing me would devastate her life forever. My problem is I can't accept her apology. I do not trust her, and I still consider her to be a liar. I know it's only been 6 months, but I still feel the same. I honestly don't know if I can ever trust her again the way I feel now. I feel useless as a man. I've lost my self-respect as a person, and it hurts so much to even think about what she has done to me. When we are alone I see them two together all the time. I feel the best course of action is to move on, even though I still love her. This is the update, the 12th of August 2022. I did inform the AP's wife about everything that transpired between him and my wife. I supplied her with dates and hotel receipts my wife provided. She has since booted his butt out the door and is in the process of filing for a divorce. As for me, I am also in the process of filing for divorce. I have decided for my mental well-being, divorce was the only option left for me. Knowing that I will be cutting all legal ties with my spouse has helped me heal mentally on a large scale. I know now that there is nothing wrong with me and I did nothing to deserve this type of betrayal. I am happy knowing I will be moving on with my life. I am very sorry that you're in this situation. You might still love her, but she doesn't love you. Her betrayal wasn't an accident or a mistake, but a deliberate and repeated act. You have a lot of healing to do, and you must choose the best way to handle that. I wish you all the best moving forward. You are correct, Angel Fire. I still love her and always will, but I know that being legally bound to her would never work. Time to heal. Smile. Yes. Even if she's truly remorseful and you guys try again, it's good to separate now and allow yourself distance to heal. Very much so, smile. Great update. Sometimes cheating is just a deal breaker. Any cheating is hard to deal with. 2.5 years is a long time and moves it toward the top of the scale. It is much better to make the decision now as opposed to 5 years down the road after a failed reconciliation attempt. Your progress in healing and feelings at this point are a clear indication that you made the right decision for you. Good luck. Thanks, Ranger. Advice I've received on Reddit has helped me so much in dealing with everything that has happened in the last 6 months. I know I am making the right decision moving on. You did the right thing, buddy, because it will eat away at you like an acid. I am really sorry that you were in a sham marriage, and sadly, many are like that now. 3 years is a whole other relationship that she was in. Know that we have your back always, fist, folded hands. Thanks, smile. So glad you are moving on without a liar and a cheater. Emo, there's so much coming back from this. For someone to pull off that level of deception, it's completely sociopathic. The good thing is that decent, loyal people like us are in high demand, just have to navigate through the liars and cheaters. And maybe one day, we will be in a relationship with mutual real love and respect. Here's to happier and brighter days ahead, my friend. Hugs. Thanks, Rivers. I know moving on will be hard because I will be more judgmental when I do meet someone. I guess being battled scared does that to you. If I do find someone, it will be A+ smile. I hear you, I'm nowhere near ready to meet anyone, still too traumatized. I just don't know how I'll ever trust someone again. These evil airs destroy so much, it's criminal. But, I refuse to let Face be the last man I love. Wishing you peace and joy, my friend. Thanks, Rivers, no doubt one day you will meet someone who will knock your socks off, LOL. Take care and stay strong. I've read the other BS's story, and I am really glad both of you are strong enough to divorce and move on. Nothing, absolutely nothing justifies cheating. Out of curiosity, how old is your resty XW and the douchebag? I have no doubt that you will get through this and you will be a stronger man because of it. Keep the faith and I wish you nothing but happiness. Bye, Tom. My soon-to-be ex is 53 and the AP is 43. I am already much happier, smile. What is it with women and the ages of 30, 40 and 50? I am so sorry this happened to you guys, and it is seriously so scary that the person you love and trust, and could not possibly fathom cheating on you, ends up doing exactly that. I hope you guys heal well, and you did the right thing. You've always done the right thing. I'm happy you chose to heal after such betrayal. How did she take it? And has she contacted the app again after? Thanks, Ivan. She is still taking it very hard but accepting my decision. She has not contacted the AP and has no reason to lie about anything to me anymore since our divorce will be final in the eyes of the law come sometime in June of next year. We are still friends and will always be friends but never a couple again. That bridge has burned. We hope that by sharing these stories with interested folks like you, we can help people recognize the signs of a relationship in trouble, and avoid so many of these heartbreaking situations yourselves. Have a good day or night, wherever you are.